free to speak up. I apologize today, there's some foul up, the mic wasn't set up.
Hello, come nearer please.
So if you like to come nearer and if you please not have too much private conversations, we'll improvise as we go along as usual, all right? It's a free platform. Okay, I'd like to share something with you guys this week. I don't know how many of you read The Sun. You know, this is The Sun. All right, and this week, the past week, on the 10th of December was International Human Rights Day. And various organizations, including the Bar Council, organized events to commemorate that day. But what captivated my attention now, I don't read the print media every day. I'm sure many of you don't as well, because you know we tend to get online and so on. But there's this advertisement in The Sun. All right, I'll read it to you. Very interesting. A pair of glasses there, and they don't belong to John Lennon. Okay, they belong to someone else. All right. It says, refuse to obey colonial governance. Okay, that's the first one. Secondly, promoted non-violent resistance. Thirdly, left oppressors with only one option. And the option there is independence for India. Okay, why am I reading this to you? Because in the fine print it says, change happens when you make a stand. Change happens when you make a stand. And the most interesting part is this advertisement was paid for, sponsored by CIMB Group. That was very heartwarming, you know, for me. Oh, I didn't catch, I was told it was a series, but I didn't get the whole lot. Another one I read to you. Okay, that one, by the way, was Mahatma Gandhi, if you guys don't know your history. This one you can recognize is Bapa Merdeka, Tunku Abdul Rahman. Again, very interesting. Refuse special privileges and consider everyone equal. Okay, that's the first one. Secondly, united the different races in the country against colonial rule. Thirdly, successfully negotiated the best thing that ever happened to Malaysia, Merdeka. Again, change happens when you make a stand. Again, sponsored by CIMB Group. Now, I am in a way behooved to share something with you. You know, I know we are very cynical people, many of us, although I don't count myself as one of those. I'm very positive, that's why we're here. Dato' Nazir Razak, who is the brother of the Deputy Prime Minister, he's the CEO of this CIMB Group.
Yes.
And I've heard him speak on a few occasions, and he is a breath of fresh air. I just hope that he will convey some of his ideas to his brother when his brother becomes Prime Minister. I don't have it verbatim here, you know, so I stand to be corrected if it's not an exact account, but amongst things that he has said at forums which I organized is, in this country, the guilty can go to jail, and the innocent can be, the guilty can be released, and the innocent can be jailed. You know, he was basically alleging that the judiciary is not independent. And amongst other, he has even said that there's a lack of confidence in our judiciary system because the judiciary is not independent. People take their cases to Singapore, to Hong Kong, to London. In fact, Patla said that as well recently. You know, he says we have to have this new judiciary commission because people are losing confidence in our judiciary. And another thing, of course, Dato' Sri Nazir has been pushing for a independent ACA, for independent prosecution of corruption. But of course, there's something a bit controversial that he's been pushing for, which, to be fair, is also following the Hong Kong model in a certain way. He's also been pushing for an amnesty. But of course, an amnesty, many people are not happy with that, amongst whom people like Tunku Abdul Aziz, because they said that they cannot be amnesty for corruption. But the Hong Kong model, the amnesty there is very limited. Okay, but the thing that, as I said, that impresses me about what Dr. Sri Nazir tries to say is that the corrupt are going free in this country, and he says that government has to be a lot more serious about corruption. He has also alleged that in this country there is selective prosecution. So, as I said, I hope when his brother, as is expected, will be Prime Minister, we hope Dato Sri Nazir will share some of these interesting ideas with his brother so that we can look forward to a more liberal society. Okay, I won't bore you with a history lecture. Let's get on with the show. Haris wants to take a break tonight, and he has suggested that I call Zorro to come and kick off. Zorro, but you must come on your black stallion, otherwise I won't recognize you. Come to review.
We must thank MPPJ for doing this for us.
Yeah.
First timers, hands up please. Wow, the most tonight. Give them a good clap, man. Put your hands up, go and shake hands with them, please. Go and congratulate with them. These are the guys. Congratulate with them. On Friday was the second time I went into an Hindu temple. And somebody remarked, "Why are you so quiet today, Bernard?" I says, "I'm always quiet when I go to a holy place." And I thought the temple in Rasa was definitely a holy place. It was a beautiful temple, but all around the temple were squatter houses. Indians, Chinese and Malays around the temple compound. It was a very moving, the moon was up and we had power press that night. And I think it is because of this power press that has been going on since the Hindra 5 got arrested that many are now released, but not the Hindra yet. The government is very stubborn. They will not let you go so easily. But because of the power press of our Hindu brothers and sisters, quite a number have been released. But unfortunately, Laila's husband is still inside there. And like I guessed, and I said it up quite loud, it was because of her blog. Her blog all the time goes for anything oppressive, especially the ISA. Her blog goes, it champions the cause of people being detained in the ISA, and I don't think our big brothers up there like that. So I did call her and says, keep being strong, keep on blogging. Unless we blog about this, nobody knows. Unless you read blogs, you know very little about what is really happening. And it's people like Haris, blogs like his, gives you what you should know. Haris, that's 3 beers already, before I came out, my wife saw me fixing this, and I threw inside this little container. I had 2 tea lights, and then of course I got a cap and says, "Oh, finally you're using your kidney."